Lavender, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money, got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the feds get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing, they see me shine.
My partner Dino started Eastside Bishop. I mean 9 Deuce Bishop. Bobby started Eastside Bishop, but everything fall under that same umbrella. But Dino started 9 Deuce. That's my recollection of it, but somebody else say they did, but you know what I'm saying, whatever. But later on in life, there's no longer an Eastside Bishop, just 9 Deuce Bishop.
Okay. So
92nd Street Bishop, that's what it is.
So you were just always known as Clardy Clay.
That's my name from day one. It's my birth name.
But
It's
see,
a weird name, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like unique almost.
it is unique because here's the thing, Clardy Clay. People that went by their whole name.
And that's everybody knew my whole name, Clardy Clay, the government name.
Okay, got you. But people that went by their whole name was always considered more dangerous because people respect them because they said the whole name, Clardy Clay.
They wouldn't hide behind nothing, right?
They wasn't hiding behind nothing. You was out front. You was standing on whatever principle you was standing on, right?
Right.
So growing up, what was your first introduction to whatever gang? I mean, I know it was gangs prior to Crips and Bloods, but were you anything before then?
No. I've never nothing but a bishop.
A bishop. And what year did that happen?
72, I believe 72 when we started. I wasn't on the first floor, but you got to remember one thing. I always have had a car, a lowrider, so I was doing other things, but me and Bobby was like this, and me and Jimmy is like this, you know. And Bobby, to me, Bobby is the founder of Bishop. Day one, he the one started Bishop. And me and him was tight because he never hit in the car. He had a car, you know what I'm saying? So me and him was tight. And I used to go to their house every morning, going to school. Me and Jimmy used to walk to school and stuff. So, you know, I was over there every day. You know, I know their little sister and everybody. I know their mother and father. So it's like people thought I lived it here sometimes. The police thought I lived it here before. But, you know, Bobby the founder. Now, everybody else, anything under that, to me, Bobby the leader. Now, everybody can put a label on themselves. I ain't never wanted to be the leader. I knew everybody wanted to get the leader. But I had to say so a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But Bobby, you have to realize, Bobby, to me, was more of a politician. He knew how to talk. I love Bobby. That's my brother. But Bobby was more like a politician. He knew all the other gangs. Bobby knew how to get out, too. For a little short, too, Bobby had major hands before he learned Kung Fu.
Let's talk about that.
I never wanted to learn Kung Fu because I had a pistol, but Bobby knew Kung Fu, all kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And Bobby, he could scribble before he learned Kung Fu and all that. And I don't know nobody ever whipped him, but me and him, we were like, bro, but I don't know nobody whipped Bobby. For a short little dude, Bobby.
How tall was Bobby?
I'm 5'11". Bobby was about 5'10" or 5'9". He wasn't tall like you.
Just slightly shorter.
Yeah, he's slightly short. He wasn't. But as I grew older, he was a little shorter. But you know, he about 5'9" or 5'10". But Bobby had chunkums.
Wow. What school did you guys attend?
I went to the Kent 79th Street School. I went to Drew, and I actually dropped out in Drew. I got me a low rider when I was 13 or 14. I stopped going to school.
You was done with school?
I stopped going to school. I was very intelligent. I was good in sports. But I just stopped going because I started doing other things to get my needed money. And I was doing other things, doing a little jacking and robbing. Because if you got a car, you need money. So, you know, I was doing other things. School was not my interest back then, you know. I remember one of my gym coaches told me, Clay, just go to school. I help you get a scholarship to go to college. I played football good back then. You know, so you kind of look at me by my show. I was always a kind of big dude. I was never a skinny man. So, you know, I played football real well. But we had a game one time with this school called Fauché, and I got threw out the game. Because dude blocked me, and I ended up hitting him or something wrong, and knocked him down or something. They threw me out the game, and that was me. I just didn't do it no more.
So did you and Bobby ever wind up at the school together?
Well, I think when I was in the 7th grade, he might have been in the 9th grade. I'm not positive.
So he's 2 years older.
He got to be.
And how old are you now?
I'm 60. I'll be 67 this year. I'm 66 at the moment.
Okay.
July, I'll be
67.
67. Yeah.
So Bobby was probably 68, 69.
He had to be 69. Right now, if he was alive, he'd be 69. 69.
Okay.
Going on 70. I say 69.
Makes sense.
68. He a year older than me, a year and a half older than me.
Yeah, that makes sense because the leadership structure always started with the elder individual,
Right.
and everybody else teardrop
Because
down.
I remember, I know I was a juvenile, and I don't want to say Bobby was 18 starting the game because back then we was young, but he had to be 17 going on 18. I was started 72. I was 17. He had to be 18 or something like that. I'm not going to just make somebody shout I was a liar. You know, he was, but I'm just saying I didn't keep up with birthdays, but I know Bobby was a year older than me or something like that.
So give me the geographical location of the bishops, the East Side bishops and the Nine Deuce bishops. How did they connect?
From day one, to me, from day one, we started at Native, that park we just left.
Uh-huh.
And went all the way-
Roosevelt Park.
And went to 97 to the Jordan Downs,
Uh-huh.
right on the side of Jordan Downs. But over the years, I went to prison. I got out. We had lost. I'm not saying I'm the tough guy like that, but we had lost ground. They started calling themselves 90 Deuce bishops. I'm like, wow. It was East. I'm an East Side bishop. I'm not a 92nd Street bishop. I'm from East SB period.
The original.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I never claimed no 92nd Street. I claimed where I'm from. A lot of dudes now say, because 92nd still was, no, I was a 92nd Street bishop. I was like, wow.
So you guys had a pretty big swath of the territory right here.
Yeah.
If you look at it.
But like I said, we started Nadu, but we mostly was between Firestone and 97. We had people on the other side of Firestone too. But we was from Firestone to 97, then it broke down Firestone to 92nd later on. But I was in and out of prison. When I come back home, we lost some ground. But I'm not saying I would have kept the ground, but if nobody's active on that street, if you're not supporting them guys, they're going to lose. You remember they crossing the projects, the Grape Streets. Even though they're Jordan Down Crip Dogs at first. But you crossing them guys, and if anybody down to support you, they're going to get a little further and further and further. Then after a while, you ain't got no more turf on that end.
What was the relationship between you guys and the Jordan Downs prior to gangbanging?
Me, personally, like I'm saying, I always got along. We always had a good rapport with them, as far as I know. Now, what the next man said, everybody got a story to tell, you know. I ain't never had a problem with them in my life. They shot at my car before one time, my lowrider, because I used to go to Jordan to get the girls in my little Chevy, so I was on hydraulics. Had long braids. I didn't look like you saw my life. I wasn't buff, but I was just, everything I had these, pretty good hands. But they shot at my car before, but they never done like me and Honcho, Big Honcho and Little Honcho, we always have been cool. I had a good rapport with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never had that. Other than that, I didn't even go back to try to retaliate because they shot at my car, and I'm like, they missed, so I'm not worried about it. I don't know who did it when I go over there and start a bunch of mess, you know what I'm saying, with them.
What was the party scene like back then, Clardy?
Boy, they had a lot of house parties, and a lot of times we get to, if you got to leave, the party over. We should have turned it out. They had parties somewhere almost every weekend. We had them in there over there. We going everywhere, over here and anywhere to a party. We go over there in our cars, a mile over there. We gonna be in there until somebody done. We take off, meet somebody up. Now the party over. We just turned out a lot of parties in our life.
What was that about, man, that everybody felt like they had to turn the party out? That seemed like to be a stigma in our culture where we went to the party, it was cool, the party was going, but at the end we had to turn it out. Why is that?
Most of the time it's like, to me it was like, just say you gave a party. You might have invited me to the party, but you didn't invite 30 of my homies. So now, if we there, Bogart doing certain things, and feeling on a female, we disrespectful. And after a while, she might say slap you, and you finna sock her or whoever, her boy, brother, and the party over. And now we're gonna tear the house up and everything. That was just ignorance. We were just dumb. We didn't have no better. We thought that was cool, so we turned the party out. And now you probably can't come back over there no more because they want to get you.
Quick question, Clardy. Who had the bishop first? Pueblo bishops or East Side bishops?
No, East Side bishop. Because can I say a name on here without?
Yes.
As far as I know, my partner Jimmy Lavender went down there and helped them formulate the Pueblos.
Ah.
See what I'm saying? As far as I know, now it's gonna be another story, but That's why I don't want to talk about him because I don't be in his business like that. He done made a few videos. As far as I know, Jimmy went down there and his cousin them, he helped him organize that little bit. We was here way before.
Did you know Charlie Hawk and Hardball and all those guys down there?
No, I didn't know them. I didn't know that. I didn't go down there like that because we was doing our thing right here. But Jimmy, some people went down there. I was doing my thing. Like I said, I had a lowrider. I was gone out the county. I was doing things. A lot of dudes didn't have nothing else to do but to make every function. But I had things to do. Then plus I was doing a little jacking and stuff, so I kept a little money in my pocket. But I never killed nobody, so that's statute of limitation on robbery. So I did a lot of jacking back then, going up and stuff.
So another question pertaining to the history, because I want to understand how did the bishop wind up in certain areas and in certain sides of LA and Compton, right? So there was a guy, his name was Michael Roseborough. He came originally from the East Side Bishops or the Nine, I don't remember which one, but he wound up in Compton. He started the Compton Bishops, him, Bitter Dog, Swan. Those are the first guys that started the Compton. I don't know if you remember Michael Roseborough, but he originally...
In the 73, I caught a case. I was in prison at 74.
Okay.
From 74 to 77, I was in prison with a B number. So a lot of stuff went on after that. I don't know.
And that's when that happened.
Right.
That's
you know
when
what I'm
that
saying?
happened.
Then I went back at 80 and did like 4 years. So I missed a lot of things. But like I'm saying, there's certain people on the gangbang a couple of years, they can't speak on what happened, you know, other things. But they,
True.
Some people will still speak on them. But
True.
like somebody told me Bobby gangbanged 2 years, but
Jimmy.
Bobby, that's the one that started our gang.
Okay.
But to me, I was in prison with Bobby before, right? He caught a case. He was getting his money. But he was in jail. He represented the bishop. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he was, because I don't, in jail, believe it or not, I got a good report with the Crips. A very good report. I ain't never had a problem with the Crips. Like a lot of us hit the yard, they scared. I hit the yard, hey Clay, what's going on, man? I had a good report because I deal with everybody. By selling drugs, doing other things, I could worry, wouldn't do anything. I had a car all the time. I couldn't just, I don't need a car to be over here. Just in the hood, I could walk. I went everywhere, you know. I knew a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know what, like I said, Bobby did go to prison with me, and he, as you get older, you don't just go say, because I don't even consider myself a blood, to be honest. I'm a bishop. When I got out of 77.
Explain that.
By me being a bishop, I went to prison, like I say, in the 73, beginning of 74. I believe when we got out, I got out of 77, they said, we bloods. I said, no. Y'all bloods. I'm a bishop. I had the right to vote on this. I didn't vote to be a blood. So I'm a bishop, period. But now I know my hood is bloods. Don't get me wrong, I deal with my hood every day. All them dudes over, I respect they get on, but if I just claim blood, I'm limiting myself. To me, I think I'm limiting myself.
That's a good observation.
But you know what I'm saying? Like right now, we in a park, it ain't our park. This ain't no blood park. This the 8-9 East Coast Park. But they had a little issue with certain people, and they kind of don't feel with that much, you know, with the Negroes or whatever. But they still hard. I respect them. But they don't be in this park like that because they had run-ins with the Negroes, shootouts, whatever you want to call it. And you might come here one or something, but you can't be over in like that. They're going to have a problem with the Florence and all that stuff, Florence Mexicans. So, you know, this was their first, a long time ago, it was our park. And like I'm saying, I was in jail a lot, so I missed it. It ended up being their park, the 8-9 East Coast Park, you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden.
Yeah, because that came later after you guys.
Yeah. They were just East Side Crips at first. The whole East Side to me was Crips. Raymond ran them and stuff. Number one.
Did you ever meet Raymond?
I know
number one?
Me and Raymond went to elementary school together. I knew his brother, his mom, everybody. So we went to elementary school together.
So what year was you born?
I was born in 1955.
1955.
Raymond might have been born at 54.
Uh-huh.
But we went to elementary
I think
school.
53.
53, but he was slow then or something because we went to elementary together. And I don't remember Raymond going to Drew. If he did, he get left out. He ended up going to Edison, I know. And I knew Raymond in prison and everything. Me and Raymond was in prison.
What was y'all rapport like?
He was my buddy. Me and Raymond was tight as hell. We always was. I knew his little brother. I knew his whole family. We never had an argument in our fight or nothing. Never.
Did he ever try to recruit the bishops as being Crips, or did the bishops just like, nah, we good?
I remember somebody came. I don't know if it was Raymond number one, somebody they come in and try to get Bobby. Bobby like, no. We cool like we are. We for our own name. We don't need to, because if we join you, that means somebody else is gonna be our leader. But Bobby like, no. We Bishop. We don't need to join nobody, because we had some pretty strong guys on our team. We wasn't losing no fights or nothing. So we didn't need to turn crip. That I remember Bobby denied it. We want to turn crip. I thought we were number one. Icky or Raymond, they came trying to get him to join.
What about Mad Dog?
What Mad Dog? Which Mad Dog you talking about?
Mad Dog from Bulldog.
It's Bulldog west side from Compton.
No, he was actually from the east side.
I know Pitbull from east side.
Okay, I know Pitbull.
I don't, like I said, I went to prison in 74, so a lot of people, I don't know who they are. I never heard their name, but I knew Pitbull. He was East Side Crip.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not gonna say I knew a person. I didn't know him. You know what I'm saying? But I probably like Arthur. I knew Arthur, but I knew
Arthur Day.
I know Honcho. That's Big Honcho. I know Little Honcho, but I know him. But I've been knowing Arthur for years, but we wasn't like hanging out. But I knew Arthur Day. Much respect for him. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And me and Honcho was tight. Mm-hmm. But we never had no problem with them.
Give me the lineup of the East Side Bishops, if you can remember them.
The names?
Yeah, Bobby, Jimmy,
Big Ed, I guess me, Dino, Space Ghost.
He's rest in peace.
And a lot of them.
What about Randy Turpin?
To me, Randy, I don't know if I know he's the leader of the baby bishops. I don't know if I should be saying it, because a lot of times he don't want to be out called him, but I said it now. But he was the leader of the baby bishops. But I can't remember him being an actual East Side. He was younger. He was about a couple years younger than me. So if I was 17, he was 15.
Okay.
So he's like, he was the actual leader of the baby bishops.
Okay. So when you start hearing the name E. Rickett and Sloop and all that, did you understand where all that was coming from?
I don't know where it came from, but I never dissed a crip in my life, never, because they always respected me. They didn't call me. I was in the shoe program in Corcoran, getting escorted to a shower. Somebody called me a slob, and I started laughing. I didn't know what that was. You know, the homie said, "Man, they dissing you." I'm getting kept going to the shower, and they called, "Hey, yo, slob ass nigga." I'm like, started laughing. Like, yeah. Then my other homie said, "Well, that means super low down blood." But that's a diss word. I didn't bother me, because they wasn't beating me up, you know what I'm saying? But I remember they said slob, and I thought that it's like a joke to me, because when you know who you are and you know where you stand, it's hard to disrespect you. But most times, when you disrespect people, you're a loser. Winner, I don't have no reason to disrespect nobody. I know I was, like, to me, a winner. I'm not patting myself on the back, though. But I don't remember really never losing a fight. And I had major hands, but I didn't fight everybody. Like I said, I was getting close with Raymond, number one, Icky, all them. So we never had a fight. We was cool. We was partners. I seen them ride in my car, and, "Hey, Clay, what's going on?" I'm like, "What's up, y'all?" They never tried to get me on me.
That's what I'm beginning to notice, Clardy, is that a lot of the dudes that really, really could fight,
yeah,
like, people would always try to say Raymond should have fought Ray Boys should have fought whoever, you know what I mean?
They did,
but I'm glad all you guys had respect for one another.
Because that's like me. Back when I was really affiliated with the gangs, if somebody beat me, I'm going to come back to kill them. That's why I'm glad I don't remember losing. Later on in my life, I got socked by a few dudes. And my people say, "Clay, let it go, because you're doing good out here. You go back and kill this guy, you lose everything. Somebody's going to tell on you." And I mean, I'm not, it bothers me, my ego, but I wasn't harmed or nothing. Like, you sock me right now, like, think about it, I said, "Wait a minute, no. I'm not going to go to jail for the rest of my life. I got too many strikes already. I'm not going to go to jail. You deal with you. As long as you don't keep socking me, then we got a problem." But,
What's your thoughts on today's space and time where these people are trying to rehash out dudes that they felt like told 20 and 30 years? Is that necessary?
Put it like this. If I knew you was a snitch, you told to testify, I'm just not going to bother you. I'm not going to put you out there, because that means, why would I talk? Why, if I got a problem, I should go handle it.
I'm a street nigga, streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products till the feds get me. It's guap off top, diamond Cartier. That nigga Wall won't give a broke